Y'all, what is going on, guys? And in today's video, I'm going to be going over every single weapon that you can use in Chapter 7 and which ones are the best to use and why. So, I'm going to be using the mythic variants of all these weapons. I have a tier list made. Please, if you want to go check it out, I spent a lot of time. I made this. Yeah, I made it. So, if you want to go check it out, I'll put the link in the description if you want to make your own. Before we get started, I just want to say that the new sniper that came out this season, I couldn't find it anywhere in creative, which was like the only spot where I could test it. I don't know. We're just not going to include that in today's video. It might be added into creative in a future update, or I just didn't find it. So, yeah. So starting off with the Hush's Deadeye Assault Rifle. Now, I am using the mythic variant of all these guns, by the way, just because they're the best, or the highest rarity that they come in. But anyway, the Hush's Deadeye Assault Rifle. To start it off, this weapon does 28 to the body, and it does 53 to the head. This is by far better than the assault rifles that we have coming up, the Enforcer, by the way. I think that you should definitely carry this because it is just so much better. So I'm gonna rank it. I'm gonna put it at I'm putting an S tier. I think do I? No, I'm gonna put an A tier just because I feel like it is a really good AR, and I feel like, you know, the tracking on it is insane. Like, I whiffed, but it's okay. The tracking is still really good. And it's really, like, there's really no recoil, like, at all. I'm not even gonna move it around. So that's very good. So yeah, I'm gonna put it in A tier. The only problem is, I will say, the fire rate is I feel like, compared to some other ARs that we've seen. Not quite as bad as what's coming up. So, I'm gonna put that in A tier. Next, we have the Pinpoint Iron Pump Shotgun. This shotgun is by far the best shotgun that you can use, just so you know. It does the mythic variant, 116 to the body, 210 to the head. We finally have another 200 pump shotgun in the game. Even the legendary variant, I'm pretty sure does 200. Let me just go check real quick because, dude, this shotgun is so good. It is so good. I think the legendary also does 200. Yeah, it 200s as well. So it is very good, and I would 100% recommend using that. And I'm putting it in S tier because it is a fast. It's a fast shooting shotgun. Like, I can basically spam. Well, that's not a good example because I'm in creative and it doesn't. But yeah, still a great shotgun. It's basically at its finest. We have Brutus's twin hammer shotgun. This thing is so bad. It is so bad. 82 to the body, and then, but the problem with this gun is it does 130 to the head. And when are you ever gonna find the time to like hit somebody and that's mythic. So when are you ever gonna find time to, like in a box fight where you can shoot them twice before they start going away? This is probably good, like best off spawn supposed to have in the grass, but that's like it. I'm putting this in C tier. I don't think it's like extremely bad, but you would never see me using this over this. I'm just saying. Alright, so next up on the list, I have the Enforcer AR, which has been in previous seasons, as well as some other things coming up. This thing's absolute trash compared to the other thing. It does 70 to the head, while the other one does 50, I think, and it does 40 to the body. But the thing is it is so inaccurate. This is like, it doesn't really have point, but the fire rate is so much slower, and it's harder to aim at long range just because, you know, like, you don't have the scope. Why wouldn't you want to scope? If there was mod benches, this thing would be great, better. But there's no mod benches, so it's not absolute trash. I'm thinking it's B tier. I won't use it, like I said, over this gun, but I will, if, like, I have to use it, I'm not going to be upset about it. Next, we have the, oh, this, I meant, okay, you guys couldn't see, but anyways, this, you would never see me use this over this, like, in, like, a tournament or something like that. Next up, we have the Human Bill's Arc Lightning Gun. This thing is strange because it, like, pierces through walls. So, let me, also, it does 11 damage, which may not seem very good. But I think it has splash damage. Let me, here, let me try it over here on one of these guys. Yeah, it does shoot your builds, though, sometimes. Maybe the guy I was going up against was cheating or something. But this thing normally should be better, but it doesn't take ammo, which is why a lot of people might carry it. Yeah, it has splash damage. So, and it chains, like, I don't understand this gun. Like, I don't understand the way it works. But honestly, it is not bad because it does splash damage. You can hit multiple people at a time. So that's good. And you know, it's not too overpowered because it does overheat after a very long time. It actually does overheat. Oh no, it doesn't. So you can literally just instant spray this. Cool. Anyways, so that's that gun. And so I'm gonna honestly. I don't know where to put this. Honestly, I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it in A tier just because of the splash damage. I think the splash damage is what really. Oh, that voice crack. Anyways, I think it's what really carries this gun. The splash damage and that it can hit multiple people through builds is kind of crazy. It might be an S tier gun just because that it can hit people through builds, or the guy was cheating. I'm not sure. I can't test that in this map in creative, but. Yeah, so that's it for this set of guns. Let me go get the other set. Alright, y'all, so I got all of the other weapons. Let's see here. So we have starting off we have the Yole Troopers Hollow Rush SMG. I'm pretty sure this is a blitz weapon. So it is relative. I mean, it's basically new because nobody really plays blitz. But ballistic. This thing is like pretty much just a reskin of like Valeria's SMG. I'm gonna try it on a target that doesn't get untapped by it for some reason, because this thing just it does 16 to the body, so you know it's pretty good. How much to the head? 24 to the head. I mean, honestly, I don't know why you would carry this over some other things on this list, or other SMGs like the. This pistol and these dual micro SMG things, because it's just not good. 16 as a mythic to the body, 16. You know, and the damage is. You can't even really use it as AR either because it's so bad. I'm putting this in C. I'm gonna put in C tier. I'm gonna put this in C tier, and I'm gonna put the these trashy shotguns in D tier because they suck. Like, these shotguns are so bad. Like, actually, never use that shotgun. Anyways, next we have the dual micro SMGs. Wait, hold on, I gotta go get the next item real quick. I didn't get it. All right, here we are. So. Next, we have the dual micro SMGs. These have been in the game before. I believe it was Chapter 5, Season 4, during the Marvel season. 13 damage. Now, these things aren't better than the other SMGs, but their headshot is the thing that makes this better than the other trash SMG is that the reload speed is really fast. And there's two SMGs, so it does a lot of damage per second, more than that trashy recoil piece of, I don't even know, over there. So I'm gonna put these in B tier. I will probably not use them end game, but for what they are actually a really good gun. Like off spawn, that you're gonna get a kill with them probably, unless someone picks up the 200 pump shotgun or gets the shotgun and actually kills somebody with it. Anyways, next we have the tactical pistol. Tactical pistol is pretty good. Yeah, also has been in. It is 28 damage, just my favorite pistol in the game. 56 headshot, 28 body shot. This thing's basically an AR. It's just not good at all. From a range. Can I even 44. 44 to the head from range. 22. You know, if you've got good aim, great. This thing is really good. I think it is the best like SMG ammo gun this season. So I'm gonna put it in A tier. Honestly, I think it's a really good gun, and if you have really good aim, it's very good. And it also has more ammo than like the suppressed pistol, so it's better than the suppressed pistol. Next we have the grenades. I mean, it's a grenade, folks. I mean, it's a regular grenade, like. It's 50 damage. You know, I don't know. Literally a regular grenade, just reskinned. I don't know. Sometimes it does 50 damage, sometimes it does. Honestly, I don't know. It's a grenade, so I'm putting it in B tier. It's just. Actually, I'm putting it in C tier because it's a grenade. No one's gonna carry grenades at the end. Sorry, just no one is. Next, we have the mobility items in the game, which are super fun to use, by the way. We have the shockwaves, and we have the new item, the wingsuit. So starting off with the wingsuit, I'm gonna honestly, this mobility item is very good for like later, for like rotating mid game. But if you were to use this in end game, you would either launch yourself into storm or launch yourself straight into like an enemy box, and you can't shoot while you use it like you can with the shockwave. What I mean by that is like you're literally so exposed compared to when you use a shockwave. So I'm putting this in B tier just because I think the aspect of you. Actually, I'm putting C tier. The rotation is really good mid game, but the second you get into end game, you can't shoot with it, and you're just gonna fly into storm or into somebody's box. So it's pretty pointless. Which leaves the last item to be a shockwave, which we've seen before, and is arguably the best mobility item in the game. I bugged the. I honestly. But yeah, you can use this end game to get like a little bit like that, and you can still shoot with it. So let me just who I can shockwaving and then instantly build afterwards. I don't know how it works. Anyways, so yeah, shockwaves, I'm gonna put them in S tier. I think they're the best mobility item that we have this season. This thing is just not good anywhere past mid game. If you get into scrim at end game, you're cooked if you use that. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you guys want to check out this tier list for yourself, I will be putting a link in the description below. So that way, you know, you can go rank these guns on your own. And comment down below what you guys want to see next. And yeah, that's going to do it for me. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out.